Behavior Interactive has thrilled fans of both horror and gaming with the announcement that Five Nights at Freddy's will be joining the popular asymmetrical multiplayer game Dead by Daylight. This collaboration, revealed during the PAX East presentation, introduces Springtrap, the infamous animatronic bunny, as a new killer voiced by Matthew Lillard, who portrayed William Afton in the 2023 film adaptation. The addition of a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza map, filled with Easter eggs and surprises, is set to enhance the player experience when the anniversary chapter releases in June. The inclusion of Five Nights at Freddy's, reportedly the most requested license by the Dead by Daylight community, demonstrates Behavior Interactive's commitment to expanding its horror universe and keeping the game fresh for its dedicated player base. In addition to the Five Nights at Freddy's crossover, Behavior Interactive announced an exciting collaboration with CD Projekt Red's The Witcher series. Scheduled for release on June 3rd, this crossover will feature a Witcher collection with legendary and very rare outfits inspired by the beloved RPG franchise, including iconic characters like Geralt of Rivia, Yennefer, and Ciri. Notably, Doug Cockle, the original voice actor for Geralt, has recorded new voice lines for this special occasion. These announcements, alongside other collaborations and upcoming quality-of-life updates, highlight Behavior Interactive's strategy to continually engage players with diverse content and community-driven initiatives, ensuring Dead by Daylight remains a dynamic and evolving horror gaming experience.
Core gaming news. In an unexpected crossover between sports and gaming, the Vatican has announced the launch of a new initiative aimed at integrating esports into its broader mission of promoting inclusivity and dialogue through sports. This initiative, inspired by the legacy of Pope Francis and his successor Pope Leo XIV's affinity for sports, seeks to leverage the growing popularity of video games to reach younger audiences worldwide. The initiative is part of a broader effort by the Vatican to engage with modern forms of entertainment and communication, reflecting Pope Francis's belief in sports as a universal language that transcends barriers. Contextualize. Esports, or competitive video gaming, has surged in popularity over the last decade, becoming a multi-billion-dollar industry with global audiences. Unlike traditional sports, esports can be played and watched by millions online, making them accessible to a diverse audience. By embracing esports, the Vatican is acknowledging the cultural and social impact of gaming as a legitimate platform for fostering community and dialogue. This move is seen as a continuation of the Vatican's efforts to remain relevant and connected with younger generations, who are increasingly engaged in digital spaces. The involvement of the Vatican could bring a new dimension to the esports industry, emphasizing values of inclusivity and community in competitive gaming.
Nintendo has officially kicked off its marketing campaign for the highly anticipated Nintendo Switch 2, with a new commercial airing in Australia. This campaign emphasizes the console's ability to connect players anytime, anywhere, showcasing games like Mario Kart World and introducing the new Game Chat accessory. The commercial features local personalities, including comedian Andy Lee and Aussie Rules players Patrick Cripps and Marcus Bontempelli, highlighting the social and interactive nature of the Switch 2. While the ad might not tug at the heartstrings like previous Nintendo commercials, it effectively raises brand awareness, suggesting a shift towards more lifestyle-oriented marketing for the Switch 2 era. The commercial's reception indicates that Nintendo is aiming to capture a broad audience by emphasizing social connectivity and nostalgia. This is further evidenced by a recent Switch 2 ad that brought back actor Paul Rudd, echoing his iconic SNES commercial from the 1990s. Such campaigns are crucial as Nintendo prepares for the global launch of the Switch 2, aiming to replicate the success of its predecessor by appealing to both new and returning fans. The introduction of features like Game Chat also points to Nintendo's effort to enhance the gaming experience, ensuring the Switch 2 remains competitive in the evolving console market.
NVIDIA's recent launch of the GeForce RTX 580 graphics card featuring the cutting-edge DLSS 4 technology has generated considerable buzz among PC gaming enthusiasts. The RTX 580 promises to push visual fidelity and frame rates to new heights, utilizing AI-driven enhancements to deliver superior gaming experiences. However, integrating this powerhouse into older PC builds, like one equipped with an AMD Ryzen 7 5800X processor and Gigabyte X570 Aorus Master motherboard, presents challenges. The card's installation revealed compatibility issues, such as the need for new power cables and the struggle to fit the card into the motherboard's PCIe slot due to its size. These hurdles underscore the complexities of upgrading high-performance components in aging systems. Despite these initial setbacks, the RTX 580's performance with DLSS 4 enabled showcases its potential. DLSS 4, or Deep Learning Supersampling, is a technology that enhances performance and image quality by generating additional frames using AI, a feature exclusive to the RTX 50 series. In games like Monster Hunter Wilds and Avowed, activating DLSS 4 dramatically improved frame rates, transforming previously sluggish experiences into smooth, visually rich gameplay. This advancement highlights the RTX 580's ability to extend the life of older systems by significantly boosting performance, albeit with some trade-offs in installation and setup. As players continue to push the boundaries of gaming graphics, NVIDIA's latest offering reaffirms the importance of adaptive technologies in maintaining cutting-edge experiences on legacy hardware.
Netflix has announced that it will be removing its interactive film Black Mirror Bandersnatch from its platform, signaling an end to its foray into interactive programming. Released in 2018, Bandersnatch was a groundbreaking project that allowed viewers to make choices that influence the film's outcome, akin to a choose-your-own adventure game. Despite its initial success and the promise of expanding interactive content, Netflix has decided to pivot away from such projects. This decision coincides with the removal of another interactive title, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Kimmy vs. the Reverend, leaving no interactive content on the platform. The move aligns with Netflix's shift towards enhancing its gaming offerings, such as introducing playable games on its TV apps. The decision to cease interactive content comes as Netflix focuses on other technological advancements and initiatives, including gaming. The company recently redesigned its homepage to feature games like Too Hot to Handle 3, which can be played using a smartphone as a controller. This strategic shift suggests Netflix's intention to explore new avenues in interactive entertainment, potentially leveraging its vast subscriber base to gain traction in the gaming industry. The removal of Bandersnatch and other interactive titles marks a significant transition for Netflix as it aims to innovate and expand its content offerings in new directions.
Blizzard Entertainment and Capcom have announced a crossover event between Overwatch 2 and Street Fighter 6, set to launch on May 20, 2025. This collaboration, revealed during the EVO Japan event, will introduce new character skins and iconic moves, merging figures from both franchises. Notable crossovers include Zenyatta as Dhalsim, Winston as Blanca, Hanzo as Ryu, Juno as Chun-Li, and Kiriko as Juri. While the creative skin choices have generated excitement among fans, some players expressed disappointment over the absence of specific Street Fighter VI characters, suggesting alternatives like Widowmaker as Juri and Zarya as Marissa. This event is part of Blizzard's broader strategy to rejuvenate the Overwatch 2 player base, following the release of the Overwatch 2 Stadium Roadmap for 2025, which outlines future content for Seasons 17 through 19. The collaboration aims to sustain player interest and satisfaction by merging fan bases and introducing fresh content. Additionally, with Street Fighter VI launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 in June 2025, the crossover serves as a strategic move to boost interest in the new console and expand the reach of both games. This reflects a growing trend in the gaming industry towards interconnected experiences to enhance player engagement.
Capcom has announced a remaster of the 2002 PS2 classic, Onimusha 2: Samurai's Destiny. Set to release on May 23rd for multiple platforms, including Nintendo Switch, PC, PS4, and Xbox One, with backward compatibility for PS5 and Xbox Series X. However, the remaster has sparked controversy among fans due to a costume change for one of the game's female characters, resulting in a more conservative outfit. This alteration has been perceived as censorship by some in the gaming community, who argue that it was unnecessary for a game originally rated for mature audiences. The backlash highlights ongoing debates within the gaming industry regarding the balance between preserving original content and adapting it for modern sensibilities. While the changes are not extensive, they have been enough to deter some fans who were eagerly anticipating the remaster. Capcom has yet to respond to the criticism, and it remains to be seen if the company will address the concerns or maintain the current direction. This situation underscores the challenges developers face when revisiting classic titles and the potential impact such decisions can have on fan reception and sales.
Borderlands fans have reason to celebrate as Gearbox Software CEO Randy Pitchford has shared exciting updates about the upcoming Borderlands 4. Scheduled for release on September 12th, the game is set to hit multiple platforms, including Nintendo Switch, PC, PS5, Xbox Series S, and Xbox Series X. In a recent announcement on social media platform X, Pitchford revealed that the game is aiming for a 60 FPS frames per second performance, a significant improvement over Borderlands 3's initial 30 FPS on most platforms. This higher frame rate promises smoother gameplay, enhancing the overall player experience, especially for those on next-gen consoles and high-end PCs. Additionally, Pitchford emphasized the game's commitment to fun over strict balance, encouraging players to create powerful builds with rare loot to dominate bosses. This approach aligns with the series' hallmark of offering creative weaponry and satirical humor, elements that fans have come to love. The community's response has been overwhelmingly positive, with many expressing their excitement and support for the direction Gearbox is taking. As anticipation builds, the success of Borderlands 4 could hinge on its ability to deliver on these promises, especially following the mixed reception of Borderlands 3. Nonetheless, the series' loyal fanbase and the hype surrounding these announcements suggest a strong launch is likely.
On Goku Day 2025, the Dragon Ball franchise announced the Dragon Ball Double Cover Box, a special collection celebrating the series' 40th anniversary. This box set includes all 42 volumes of the original Dragon Ball manga, each featuring new gallery illustrations by renowned manga artists such as Masashi Kishimoto, Naruto, and Eiichiro Oda, One Piece. The set also contains original dividers and a double-sided card set, making it a must-have for collectors. However, the collection is currently exclusive to Japan, with pre-orders available until August 3, 2025, and a release date set for February 4, 2026. In addition to this collection, Bandai Namco revealed a new trailer for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, highlighting the Daima edition, which introduces content based on the recent anime Dragon Ball Daima. This edition is significant as it represents the last anime project creator Akira Toriyama worked on before his passing in 2024. The Dragon Ball website is also engaging fans with a poll to vote for the best original cover by Toriyama, further commemorating his legacy and the franchise's milestone anniversary.
In a significant update for the Battlefield franchise, Electronic Arts CEO Andrew Wilson announced that the next installment will be launched before March 2026, with a full reveal expected this summer. This announcement comes amidst the delay of GTA 6, which Wilson suggests has opened a clearer release window for Battlefield. The series, known for its large-scale multiplayer battles and realistic military settings, has a dedicated fan base eagerly awaiting new developments. The timing of this release is crucial for EA as they navigate the competitive landscape of first-person shooters. In other gaming news, the beloved Gex trilogy is making a comeback with a remastered release on June 16th for PS5, Xbox Series X/S, Switch, and PC, with physical editions following later in the year. Originally released in the 90s, Gex is a platformer series known for its humor and pop culture references. The remaster includes modern features such as save states and widescreen support, aiming to attract both nostalgic fans and new players. Additionally, the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 remake will feature Bam Margera and Andy Anderson as playable characters, responding to fan requests and expanding its roster of skaters. This title will be available across multiple platforms, including the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 on July 11th. Lastly, Survios and 20th Century Games are set to release Alien Rogue Incursion Part 1 Evolved Edition on September 30th for PS5 and PC. This non-VR version of the acclaimed VR title promises enhanced visuals and more challenging xenomorphs, offering a fresh experience for fans of the Alien franchise. The game follows the story of Zula Hendricks, a rogue colonial marine, as she navigates a mysterious research facility, blending sci-fi horror with action. This release expands the accessibility of the game, allowing a broader audience to engage with its intense narrative and gameplay.